Alright, hey guys, Trophy Crunchling today. We're back with The Expanse episode 2. So, I've just realised how passionate the fan base is for The Expanse. You all seem like you all get very detailed comments, near enough, and pretty much showing you how much you love the series. I love it when you can see how much love fandom has for a show. It feels very similar to the fandom of Dark, so totally agree. World building is super important, especially in a sci-fi show where it's set in space and you have like planets like Mars, the Belt, and Earth. And obviously you need to have everything, the political climates of that, what's going on Earth at the moment, of collecting advice, what resources are like. You need to know all this in a sci-fi, and I'm glad the show is going into that. Like you said, the first 3 episodes are going to be a lot of world building. That's totally fine with me. If 3 episodes of world building is what it takes to expand upon it later, that's good enough for me. Like, the world building is very important in especially, like I say, in a sci-fi show, so if it's going to spend a few episodes doing that, I'm fine. And I'm a sucker for political and world building anyway. A lot of you mentioned there's a lot of details you need to watch out for in the show. Honestly, like I said with Dark, yes, I will try and pick up as many as I can, but I'm not going to sit here trying to be like picking at it and then like looking for every minute detail, as to me that lowers the enjoyment of a show. If a show needs you to know something, a show is normally very, very aware that you need to know it and will explicitly tell you. I will pick up on some things, but like some of you were saying, that something that you need to notice everything what's going on in the background is super important. Fair enough, but if it's super important, it'd be brought up, if you know what I mean, as most shows do. But it is cool that there is a lot of detail in the background. It's a well thought out show. I really love what some of you are explaining, the physics sides of it. Obviously, I'm no scientist, so I only know very basic stuff from that. I've watched a lot of videos of how people live on the space station, what the effects are in that in real life. I'm glad to know the physics are pretty that the physics are quite grounded in this show, of the whole thrusters, and yeah, everyone in the show has apparently got a good knowledge of science, so yeah, I'm really interested to see some of the cool stuff they're going to come up with in the show later. But yeah, I picked up on some of it. Obviously, like one of the people mentioned as well would be everyone on a belt are normally taller, but obviously because of actors you can't find, like, to make everyone tall with CGI would cost a fortune, so it's pretty cool to know that. Yeah, it's got the show's going for more of a realistic sci-fi, which is very different, to be fair. Like, normally always go down like the sort of Star Wars fantasy sci-fi I like to.
This pH.
Hey, found out what they did that for in the last episode.
Here.
So that's why he does it then. Or what, they just lose their communications? Look like a satellite. Imagine trying to move around in that shit with this going on. Fuck. There we go. Fucking hell. I bet this show's gonna have. This is just a little intense scene on a smaller ship. I'm looking forward to see like if something really crazy happens on some of the bigger ships.
Myself. Get up!
Mutiny's about to happen, boy. He's about to freak out. Revenge is not a good way to go down, boy.
Let's just take a deep breath here, people.
Expanse. I wonder if there's alien races in this show later. Or is it just going to stick with our Milky Way? That'd be cool if it expands to all ones. We've got 3 seasons, so. I do really love the way this is shot. Like, I don't know if it's just the colour grading used it, but it's just like, it looks cool as shit.
They're trying to thirst us out.
Who's that?
Earth, Mars.
Was that woman important?
The water shipment's not late. Go back.
I don't know if he was looking at her because she was hot, or was that just a reason for it.
Razorback.
Mate, robot hamster. That's awesome. Oh, so he's ran out of water in his apartment then. Okay, fair enough. That hamster seems off. Why is its eyes red?
The Secretary General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belcher, you put him in the tank.
Ooh, breaking some rules there already then. It's like waterboarding in that lot. She's using she's using waterboarding when you shouldn't.
It won't happen. The dead transponder would say space trash.
What's wrong with the radio?
Well, it's cooked, and I'm guessing the antenna array up top has seen bad days.
Which is the thing that we've seen get blasted. Okay, so it was communications.
See what's what.
That detail though, they're making it
We'll wait
specifically
here.
showing you that point getting destroyed.
I don't mean to be a bad.
Go with him.
Let's just hold on for 1 second. We don't have to go outside. We're safe right
And
now.
50-50 here is
We
like
open those
you're
doors,
you're
we're done.
you either go and look or make your own look. That's sort of where we're at the
We open those
moment.
doors. Please listen.
It was Belters. The criminals here tend to be.
The belt is the new sort of racial crime then. Just sort of instantly blame them.
Aren't you?
We'll get right on that, sir.
Yeah. Now you can make your own view.
People are gonna still think you're a dick.
As far as I'm concerned, she's the cap now.
That's fair for me. I don't think he's capable of being captain in the mindset that he's got at the moment. Till he chills out a bit. Can understand why he's pissed, but all of them have lost people too.
Just do on a morning full of sunshine.
It's a lack of oxygen going to the head.
He's hypoxic. Oh shit. His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on?
Oh shit.
We're losing him. We're coming back in.
Negative. We don't have enough oxygen to vent again. Shed, take care of him, do something.
We're in a vacuum. He's in a suit.
God, that'd be
do you
horrible.
want me to
Fucking
do?
hell. We're gonna lose another one then.
Shed, you're a medic. Act like one.
Breathe, Alex. Breathe it in. Breathe.
Mate, that's actually nice of him to do though. He's sacrificing like the little ear he has as well to keep him about.
We're buddy. Shed, you got this? No one else dies today.
We don't get that radio back. We all die. Today.
Okay, Alex, my turn, buddy.
I like it. She's straightforward.
Just need a couple breaths. How's Alex
Oh,
doing?
he's low as well.
Hanging in there.
Swinging on her.
Mate, they're making every situation intense as hell, mate. Like, it's good that I don't think. Actually, worth fuck's sake. This is quite realistic sci-fi. Kicking things does normally work.
Get back in here now.
Can you hurry up? They're still alive. That'd be mad if the medic dies. Is he gone? Imagine how much guilt that guy made. He gave up his option to keep him alive. Did he actually die? That's shit. Mate, I got all... Oh, thank God. There we go. Fucking hell, I thought he actually died there.
And about decide to share a toothbrush.
I don't think Mars and Belt, because Belt doesn't like either of you.
It's a battery, a power pack. Any charge capability goes into a part.
I love how this situation won't easily fit, so we've still got to do another step, which is good because it just keeps bringing stakes, doesn't it? Mate, she's making a good captain.
I'm sorry, does anyone need a back rub first?
Mate, why was she not the one running up for captain, or was there a reason for it that we mentioned in episode 1? She's way better than him. Definitely keeping the calm head.
Even if someone hears our SOS, if she hadn't gone and logged that stupid distress call,
Hey.
I said,
You don't know what you're talking about. You want to keep your teeth in your mouth.
We're wasting air.
Mate, no offence, but how would he know? Of course he's going to assume it's her. He's not going to think it were you. I'm not a big fan of this guy. He thinks he's like fucking...
You won't have enough problems right now.
Mate, she's sick. Favourite character already.
Yes, sir.
Ha! Told, mate. He deserved that. Yeah, I like it. Like, he's too emotional. And he's not disconnecting things. Like I say, he's not the only one who lost people on that shift yet. She can stay completely calm.
really?
Whoa! That's a waste of water.
Punk's doing stealing up tunnel water. Free sample. Oh, piss and vinegar. You know,
Hey, this kid.
it's us chasing you, and not the greedy. Yeah.
I think this is a really good way to show the severity of how important water is, because it's not just telling us, it's basically showing us.
Do what you gotta do.
And I'm always that show don't tell sort of guy.
Get out of here. Stay away from Ta'Aqua. Tell all your friends.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah? Like this. You see that coming?
Mate, he's just an overly nice guy. He proved that last episode.
Yeah.
I feel like this episode is really showing like the sort of war crisis. Got us a bit more political background, and then yeah, showing us a bit more insight on the terrorists. So yeah, pretty good information episode, to be fair. Then having this sort of like intense storyline.
Alex.
Someone hurt us.
Someone hurt us?
It's definitely pirates, just to make their day worse, innit?
Just waiting for the bounce back.
I don't feel like this should be as good.
Ship en route.
How far?
I don't feel like this is the ship they want to see. I'm not sure though.
It's almost 80,000 clicks.
Oh, well, fair enough. So the only reason I don't think it's Mars is because, like, why would they destroy water supply that's helping keeping them alive as well? I feel like it's another organisation. This must be who knows.
And the loss of that shipment has prompted a drastic increase in water rationing statewide. A spokesperson.
What if a man's still carrying the plan? That's sick. Otherwise, got like pay to unlock. Otherwise, that is like a site where you can check celebrity stuff and like that. Looking for love. Interesting.
Golly, Miss Val.
Pay to unlock. Not too real sometimes.
And your last phone?
It just needs to reach one ship. One station, then it'll spread. Count on it.
This is why you talk to the people on your team before doing stuff. He's too hot-headed to be a leader. I'm sorry. I just don't... It's definitely going to be interesting. It's nice going to see now. We're going to see a bit of Mars's perspective, which is pretty cool. Because we've not actually got any character on like a Mars ship or like facility yet. We've got someone on Earth. We've got someone on the belt. Got someone like from the ice. So these guys are going to be our insight, I'm guessing.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Yeah, pretty fair. Yeah, overall, pretty good episode. I think this episode I liked it just doing the whole not show, not tell sort of situation. It's showing us a sort of like situation with water and like who really controls all the water and the plants and all that and the oxygen. Like it just showing us that sort of side of it. Really enjoyed the stuff on the ship. Like I say, I really like the girl. Let's just get the. So yeah, I see Jim Holden a bit too emotional compared to Naomi. I think like at least with Naomi, she's calm. She's not getting emotional about stuff. She's like keeping a level head. Whereas Holden's way too doesn't care about other people's opinions. He just sort of like jumps the gun, doesn't ask anyone else. And it's just like, yeah, maybe the stuff he is doing might be right for later, but for now it just seems like he's just always jumping the gun, doing things himself, not explaining things to people, just like doing everything in his own mindset. And I find him quite hypocritical. And like I say, yes, he lost someone. He lost someone he loved. The other people on the ship did too, and I think him keep jumping the gun. So I'm glad they got someone like Naomi there who's a lot more level-headed, and then Alex, who's is it Alex or is it Burton? Yeah, she has a loyal guy, the guy who was like threatening to shoot him. And I like a little bit with the two people giving each other oxygen, but they got massive respect for each other now. I'm really enjoying Miller's investigations. I think his investigations is a lot of fun. The politics stuff on Earth, so they're definitely going to get a lot more interesting. Looks like she has a lot of hate. Like, I find Earth and Mars to be the new Russia and America. They both look like they've got superpowers, and yeah, because they're so far away from each other, they're both basically in a technology race with each other by the seams of it. And then we've got this terrorist group who I don't know what their goal is yet, or yeah, and then. Yeah, she's very paranoid. It's Mars. I really want to see. I'm glad we're going to have Mars's point of view now, because they seem like the big mystery at the moment. So I'm looking forward to get their more point of view, and enjoying Miller's story, just showing us sort of situation on the belt. As I think it's very important to have Miller here, because the belt seems to be the crux of everything at the moment. So it's super important. And yeah, and I'm liking it. Slowly getting further and further in the show. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. If you feel like I missed anything that's important to see this episode, feel free to tell me in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and peace.